come on, look after me. Every time when I look after me, come on, look after me. Every time when I look after me, come on, look after me. Every time when I look after me, come on, look after me. Every time when I look after me, like you surprise, don't let us. Looking so surprise, don't deny us.
Hi fairies, and welcome back to my channel. It's Laurasia Andrea. This video is going to be jam-packed with some good info. Per usual, I'm going to leave my table of contents where you guys can find timestamps to go to any particular part in the video. Your girla was getting to the point where she was just tired of having her hair a blue galaxy green color. So I just decided to go ahead and remove that color by using bleach-free products and all these products you guys can find within your kitchen that you probably didn't even know you already had. I'm just gonna mix all those products that I just showed you guys as equal parts into a plastic bowl and apply that mixture all over my hair. I'm gonna make sure I have a good amount of that on, and I'm gonna leave that on for about an hour, and these are the results. I was shook, if y'all. I could not believe that that color came out so easily, especially being that blues and greens are like the hardest colors to get out of your hair. Now I wanted to have a more intense purple shampoo for this second mixture, so instead of using the ion purple shampoo, I went ahead and used the shimmer lights because it's way more potent. But I didn't want to use the shimmer lights twice because again, it is super potent, and I didn't want my hair to be like a lavender purple color. That's not the move that we was going for.
Every time you're looking out for me, every time you're looking out for me, love you,
Now, I did let that second purple shampoo mixture sit for 30 minutes the second time, and it removed every single hair color from my hair. I am so impressed. Even though we did do a more quote-unquote natural way of removing hair color because it was bleach free, I still want to make sure I'm doing a Olaplex bonding treatment just because I just love the way it makes my hair feel. And I'm going to take that Olaplex number 0 and apply that to my hair, and I'm going to let that sit for 10 minutes. And without rinsing out that Olaplex number 0, I'm going to take the Olaplex number 3, and this is a bonding treatment. It is not a conditioner. I am going to apply this all over my hair and add to the conditioning step by using some saran wrap and putting that over top of my hair as well, and sealing that in with a heated cap and letting that process for an additional 30 minutes and rinsing that out. So for my hair color today, guys, I wanted to go for something more on the darker side, and I wanted to do like a reddish brown. So I got 2 colors from Wella Color Tango. I use this brand on my lace wigs all the time, and I decided to try it out on my natural hair. I'm going to use 1.5 ounce of toasted hazelnut, a 1/2 ounce of chestnut brown. I'm going to mix equal parts of developer to the hair color that I use. So since I use 2.5 ounces of hair color, I'm going to use 2.5 ounces of 10 developer as well. You can't really see the hair color from this orange mixture, so the best way to really see what color you mixed up is by using a wooden spatula or a wooden stick to see the true color. So I'm just gonna give you guys a tip that, I don't know, maybe you guys know, maybe you don't, but it's never a good idea to take a jet black or super dark brown color over top of blonde. Because my hair was like stark white blonde, if I were to take a jet black color, most of the time jet blacks have a super weird greenish undertone to it, and if I were to have put that over top of my hair, it would have turned my hair like a green undertone, and that was not the move. So the secret to do that is by using a reddish brown or a super deep chestnut, and that will give you a dark natural color. Now I did have a little bit of staining on my forehead and my brows from this hair color, and that's not a problem. I'm going to use some apple cider vinegar, and that's just a natural natural way of removing stains from your skin. And as I was doing this, I was on the phone with my girl Jayla, and she's like, Laura, what are you doing now to your head? Girl, I'm creating master pieces, you know what I'm saying? To add to removing the hair color from my skin, I'm going to use this Olaplex number 5 Bond Maintenance Conditioner. And once I put this all over my hair, my forehead, my brows, the hair color really came up like officially, and I didn't have to worry about that at all. So I just applied this conditioner all over my hair and let that sit for about 45 minutes. In the rest of the video, I will be doing a talk through of me giving myself a woman's fade, so stay tuned. All right, y'all, so we are here with a new hair color. I don't know, it's kind of like hard to explain what type of color this is because it looks black, but if I like turn my head or the sun is shining, it kind of gives off like a mahogany brownish red tint to it. I think it's so fire. I love it. I think it's so freaking cute. I am going to do my first attempt to cutting my hair professionally. I have been watching YouTube videos and I just had no idea like what goes into cutting hair. So now that I've watched a couple, I feel a little bit more confident. I went ahead and ordered these cordless clippers. I got them from Amazon. They were about $60 to $70. I will put them down below of exactly the ones that I had purchased. And these are the clippers right here. I'm going to be showing in the video the exact products that you guys are going to need. I know you're going to need some water, a mirror, obviously the clippers, and some guards. But I'll just make sure I have some sort of image of every single thing you need within the video. Listen, we are a work in progress with this hair because it is still thin. I'm still having bald spot problems. I have an entire video coming up talking about my PCOS, the medication that I'm on, my balding, my hair loss. I'm going to talk all about that in that video for those that are like kind of confused as to like what I'm talking about. The hair color that I use helped build in those bald spot areas that I did have. It's super bad in this area, but I definitely think that the hair color that I use really helped with that. But I can say I mainly want to concentrate in the back of my hair and try my best to do a fade in the back. So the first thing you want to do is wet your hair with some water. This is the As I Am jbco water. I'm not going to drench my head. I'm just going to wet it just a little bit. Now you want to take your comb. I feel like this comb is dirty. What the hell? Whatever. We're just going to use this comb and I'm going to comb my hair in a direction that my hair grows, as well as how, ooh, I don't really know what's going on with this little section over here. Like, I don't know if I should spray more water on it or what, but you know, I'm gonna just keep going. Now I'm going to take my first guard, and the first guard that I'm going to use is going to be the 4, and it's a 13mm guard. I'm just going to clip that onto my clipper. You will see this little lever on the side of the clippers. You want to put that lever in the downward motion if you have thinner hair like myself or like balding areas. But if your hair is a lot more thicker and you can kind of put a little bit more pressure on your hair and you don't have concerns with hair loss or nothing like that, then you want to lift up the lever. But y'all know I am like, you know, balding or whatever, so we're going to put that lever down. This is the power button right here on the side. I'm just going to flick that down, and now the clipper is on. They came 100% already charged when I got them in the box, but they do come with chargers, so you don't have to worry about that part. Off camera, I actually switched my guard to a number 3 because I just kind of did the flat test. That is basically me taking my clippers and just putting it flat to my head, and this will literally show like how much hair you'll be taking off. I don't want to take off too much hair on the top. I kind of want to start to grow out my top a little bit longer, and then just continue to fade out my back. That's just what I envision myself within the next like 2 months, but it might change within like a month or 2, but who knows. So let's begin. And y'all can't be nervous. The confidence is key when clipping your hair. We going in here like we are professional barbers, even though we not, but it don't matter. No one knows that but us.
Everything is green over here. Everything you want and think about. Now I got
got your back all the way, and everything is alright.
I'm gonna change a guard to a number 2 because the 3, my hair clearly is not long enough for the 3 yet, which is no problem. I would rather have started higher with my guard and then go down. At least I would know what kind of guard my hair needs at the moment, rather than going too low and then now I cut all my damn hair off.
Surprise you, wake you up in the morning. I wanna be the one that you calling, 'cause I see you in the future with me. I wanna meet you, love best friend and big family. Me and you, we can.
So now I'm gonna take my small clipper like this, and this clipper comes with guards for it as well. I'm gonna take that 1mm, clip that on. We are going to start a indentation like basically in the back of my nape. So I'm gonna just take my clipper, start from the nape of my head and go in an upward motion, maybe about 1 to 1.5 inches upward, and just do that for the entire nape of my neck. Now I'm gonna take the 2mm, clip that on, and I'm gonna do the same thing I did with the 1mm and just go right above where we stopped with the 1 and just go up a little bit higher with the 2mm. Take off that 2 guard. We are going to use the 1 guard, and hopefully that will be like all the fading that I need, but I'll see as I'm done with the 3mm. I feel like I'm getting there, but it's definitely a lot harder than I thought. But you know what? I'm gonna keep going. Worst come to worst, I could just shave this off, to be honest with y'all, but I'm trying not to. I'm trying to learn how to cut my hair. I'm like, oh, but you know what happened? I think for the 1 guard, I meant to go in a downward motion and I ended up going in an upward, and I think that's what got me. I don't know. Gosh, hopefully I did not mess this up, y'all. Like, let me see if I can even this out. I don't really think it looks that bad, but I'ma just try to see if I can fix it.
Looking my way, I start to contemplate moments that went to waste. Why you do that? You drop me like who that? And put me through that. But baby, it's useless. I'm living my life. Don't need you in mine. Me feeling just fine. One of a kind. Who better than I? Oh. Shawty, don't play that game. Shawty, don't play that game. I won't keep you safe. Time that I relocate.
All right, y'all, so I feel like I did the best I could. Like, it's not the best. It is not the best. I feel like I got it as good as it can possibly get, to be honest. But this being my first time, I think I'm gonna just let it grow in again in the back and maybe wait like a month and try again. I wanna learn how to do my own hair, whether that's wigs, natural hair, cutting my hair like a barber, anything that has to do with my hair. I just always wanna learn how to do it myself. That's just honestly how I am, because you know, I like what I like and I know what I want. The back in one area does look a little frigid, but I honestly think that's because of the last barber that I went to. I feel like because when I got that design from him, it hasn't really grown out yet, so it's looking a little patchy, but on the other side, you know, it looks good. Last thing I'm going to use is going to be the edger, and I'm going to edge up my front. I'm also going to edge up my back, and I might do like a cute little like line or 2 in the front. I don't know, that's if I'm like feeling myself.
Don't play that. Shawty, don't play that game.
It looks so good, man. I don't care. I know I got like a little bald patch in the back, but even with my little bald patch, I still feel like I did a damn good job. Now I'm gonna shape out my front. I don't really like it, you know, too prominent to make it look like a guy's hairline. I still like that girl's hairline, but I'm just gonna make my sides just a little bit more distinct.
Your words are weapons. Can't you see what you do, girl? Know you fine. Why you have to be so tough? Why you gotta be so tough? Got your own, but can tell you need some love. Yeah.
Felt like I did pretty good. Obviously, practice makes perfect, but I love it. I'm just gonna make my curls pop or just my waves pop just a little bit more and put some product in. I'm gonna take that jbco water and just kind of pretty much drench my hair. Just make it like a little damp.
That I go make you go lovey-dovey. Your body on me make you go lovey-dovey.
As my hair is wet, I can define my sides a little bit more. So that's exactly what I'm about to do.
You go lovey-dovey. Yeah, she turn it up like a radio.
All right, it looks so much better. I'm gonna take my Olaplex bonding oil, put a pretty good amount of this, and just smooth that on my hair. And then the last thing I'm gonna take is gonna be this TGI and Honey Whip Hydrating Mousse. Put about 3 pumps in my hand and just spread that around my waves as well. So just to seal in like everything and just get my hair flowing in some sort of like direction or swoop, I'm gonna take this brush and just start to brush my hair down.
You know that I go make you go lovey-dovey.
Now I'm gonna let this air dry, do my makeup off camera, and then come back when I have the finished look. All right, y'all, so I clearly have a scully on because I wanted to lay my waves down as much as possible. Maybe I should lift it up in the back first.
Goes lovey-dovey, yeah. Oh, my babe goes.
Okay, y'all, so this is what we are given with this haircut. I honestly absolutely love my hair color. It does look black like on camera, but depending on like how I turn or the lighting in the area that I'm in, it will give you like a mahogany, reddish, deep espresso brown. It's so beautiful. I feel like I did a pretty damn good job for me not being a professional barber. I have never went to cosmetology school. I have never learned how to professionally do hair. I don't have a license. I don't have none of that. When y'all see me do these videos on YouTube, most of the time it's my first time trying a lot of things out. Obviously, I still have some work to do. I'm kind of just gonna let this little patch in the back grow in. It's not too bad of a patch, but I don't know. I was in my own head at that moment. But let me know how you guys feel about my new hair color. Let me know how y'all feel like I did on my little barber finesses haircut. Make sure you guys are subscribed to my channel and turn on that notification bell so you guys are getting all my new uploads when YouTube want to stop playing with me. And as always, can't wait to see you guys in my next one. Bye guys.